welcome everybody. Let me know how the audio is because I've got the microphone all the way up here. I'm excited to have you guys here for a live stream. I see a bunch of you guys joining in from all over the world, which we like to see, from Indiana to Greece, Texas, Norway, Belgium, Germany. Welcome. And Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, I'm excited for today's stream because this printer has been sitting in the box for like 2 months here. I'm excited to finally try it out. For those of you who don't know, we are unboxing the Comgrow. The audio is too quiet. Let me see if I can fix that. We are unboxing the Comgrow T300, which is the latest, greatest from Comgrow, which is now merging with Soval. So I think I have to go to the camera and adjust the levels if it's quiet for you guys. Give me a sec. All right, let's see. Audio, level, channel 1, input, level. Crank that up. Control it from here. All right. How's that? Whoa, too loud, right? Let's bring the volumes down. So now you guys should be able to hear me. Is it too loud now? We'll get to the unboxing in just a moment, but I want to make sure that our levels are peachy. By the way, you guys like the, let's see, there, neon signs that I made? I'm very pleased with them. You'll see them better in upcoming videos. But assuming the audio levels are now good, let's talk about the T300. So I've got the page pulled up here. It's not the T500. 100K stream was awesome. Nice. What's with the frame rate? I think it's the interface, the USB interface. But anyways, a lot of the time we're going to be on other cameras, and those have a high frame rate. So that would be better. And thanks for all the kind words, guys. I really appreciate it. You're good. All right, cool. So I think we're good to go. So check it out. Comgrow T300. This is an exciting printer because it's supposed to be kind of this like super rigid, basically, you know, Klipper bed slinger, but it's got linear rails, which is pretty exciting. I had a rough start with the Comgrow T500, but I learned to love it, and I ended up using it a lot because they really are very rigid printers. They have these, like, as we'll see later. Why is there a giant stealth burner? Why not? Because I love it. They have these like really big brackets on the Z, right? Which, and just a bunch of other stuff. So let's get into it, and as we go, we'll kind of, let's see. Sorry, I can't keep up with the chat. You guys know I have ADD, right? Like actually, like diagnosed. So what do you guys say we unbox this thing? And I'm gonna get off this page and go here. So if you guys can hear me, I've got all these camera angles set up for you guys, which I think is gonna be really exciting. So I've got the actual printer angle. I just want to show this off. I've got the overhead cam. Yeah, Comgrow and Soval are now merged. They're one company. And then I've got the screen share angle. I just got like all this stuff set up. So why don't we start unboxing? There's no sense in looking at my ugly mug. And let's see what we got here. So, and as you guys have questions, ask them in the chat, and I'll try to pay attention to the chat periodically. As you guys have now noticed, I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. So, get in there. Yeah, this one's been sitting around and secret on my workspace for quite some time. Now check this out. I can hit overhead. You guys can get the full picture of what's happening in the box. And yeah. And by the way, this is an expensive printer, but there's $100 $100 coupon. Sorry, I'm reading. There's a $100 off coupon in the description for this, which makes it actually a much better deal. And I'm seeing that on the main camera. Yeah, you're right. I have zebra lines. I'm not going to fix it because it's going to be a huge hassle and waste everyone's time. But yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice that. I'm so used to looking at zebra lines that I don't even like pay attention to it. All right, let's see what we got. So because this is a bed slinger, it should be pretty quick to set up. Of course, they've got this little 250 gram spool or 200 gram spool. I kind of hate these, but I mean, it makes sense. Like, just it's never enough to do a full project. Let's see what else we got. We've got a screen. Keep that here. We've got, this is what I was talking about and how they get their printers so rigid. We've got these two big brackets, you can see. There's one, there's the other. And these are like CNC'd aluminum, it appears. And let's see. Is this their last official Comgrow branded printer, or is it more like Beats and Apple? That's actually a really good question. I have no idea if they're going to continue releasing Comgrow printers or not. I mean, if they were to ask my opinion, which they didn't, but if they were, I feel like Sovol has a much stronger name. But when I asked about the merger and stuff like that, they told me that actually Comgrow is like the #1 3D printer brand on Amazon. Apparently, they sell a ton of 3D printers on Amazon, which surprised me. So I guess it's kind of like a different audience, different brand kind of thing. All right, here's all our hardware. You guys can check that out here. We've got all our hardware, and already I'm seeing some interesting stuff. They told me when I asked them, you know, why are you guys putting this out when you already have the SV07 Plus? And there's already some interesting stuff here. For example, this hot end looks a lot like a Bamboo A1 Mini hot end, and I think it's going to be like a quick swappable hot end. This seems to be hardened steel, so we'll get into that in a few minutes. I'm just going to take all this hardware and put it aside. By the way, stick around to the end of the live stream because you'll see I have this box chilling here ominously that arrived yesterday, and I haven't opened it yet. I know what it is, and it's something very, very exciting. But if you stick around to the end, you'll know what's around as well. Oh, Joel had something blocking the extruder on his live unboxing. Well, I hope not. Otherwise, we might run into bedtime. So spool holder, again, this is like a premium product. So you've got this machined aluminum, none of the like kind of really crappy stuff that you see, like flimsy plastic. This is intended to be kind of a premium bed slinger for people who want a very rigid, fast printer. And it certainly feels like it. I mean, a lot of injection molded parts. You've got the LEDs, hardened tool head, like a hardened steel nozzle, which is already looking very good. And then, yeah, I mean, the extrusions are on a different level. These aren't T-slot extrusions, obviously. Big fan. It kind of feels to me like if they're going to continue doing Comgrow, this is like their premium brand. Kind of like, that's not a good camera angle. Kind of like this is the Lexus to Sovol's Toyota is what it feels like to me. I mean, these are really, this is really heavy and really, really premium feeling. And everything is, you know, injection molded parts. Like I said, super premium. In an era where we're used to, you know, $200 or $300 bed slingers. The most beneficial thing that Sovol now can use the Comgrow tech, that's true. And to be honest, some stuff seems very exciting. Maybe SV08 will feature some things from that if there's an SV08. There's an SV08, but the SV08 has been in development since well before I was in China in September. And the SV08 is going to surprise you a lot. All right, I'm just getting out all these extrusions. These are heavy. I mean, this is going to be a heavy printer. No V roller, you know, any of that stuff. Hey, what's up, 3D Wolf? You haven't missed much. We're still unboxing. Check it out. Here's where we're at. So 300 by 300 here, which is obviously going to differentiate this from the SV07, but it is going to be the same build volume as the SV07 Plus. I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I saw this printer also in September when I was in China. And they had me blur it in my factory tour video. But they've been testing it for quite some time. I think I'm now going to bring this down and pull it out. Be right back. Okay. Up we go. Come on, buddy. All right. So, one thing I notice is the top not connected because I don't see a top. Oh, weird. It's built like an H, you guys. There's no top connecting. Please don't break it live. I'm going to do my best. Gotta wait some time, but maybe Sobel can learn something regarding QA. Yeah, this thing is really nice. I mean, you can see like, there's no plastic on this. My question is, like, who's the consumer for this? Like, obviously, the Sobel is the person who just wants a fast, reliable printer with minimal expense. Is this, my question, is this for people running a farm who just want a bulletproof printer, but they don't want to spend Prusa money? Because let's be honest, this is a much bigger build volume than a Prusa. It is also built like a tank, like a Prusa, and it is half the price of a Prusa. Let's see. Huh. All right, cool. Let's read the user manual because now you've got me stressing that I'm going to break it. And let's see if the bed is AC heated. That's a good question, and that would be a big difference from other printers. I think it's easier if I just look in the instructions for that information. Build surface, base, power 150 volts, nozzle temperature. I think it probably is, just judging by the thickness of the cable. But it's all shielded off with like wire looms or wire stress reliefs. Expensive premium Klipper printer, indeed. I mean, I will say I've unboxed a lot of Sobels. This one is a lot more premium. Like, it's got all the little things that a Sobel doesn't have, like the catch for the bed, you know? So it catches. The strain reliefs are really bulky. Again, the extrusions are all covered. Everything is aluminum. Who reads manuals? When you're live streaming and you're worried about having an Uncle Jesse moment, that's when you read them. All right, let's see what we got. So, Z-axis module, when you're facing the linear guide slider, if the Z-axis motor interface is on the left side, it is called left Z-axis. If the Y-axis motor interface is on the right side, it is called, maybe because it's late and I've already worked a full workday, but that didn't make a lot of sense to me. What makes a lot of sense to me is pictures. And this, and I'll say when I assembled the T500, I pinched one of these cables under here, this, and I was like, oh, I'll just bolt it in, and it just got pinched, and I destroyed it. So good to read manuals. I'm pretty confident that this is this side. If the Z-axis motor interface is on the left side, it is the left. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, no plastic whatsoever on this at all, anywhere. Even the rail covers, you can see, are some kind of foil-ish aluminum. I don't want to stand that up because that's going to fall. All right, let's figure out what screws go in this. The motor interface should be on the outside of the machine. I figured that out. M5 by 25s is what we need. Okay, we got all these labeled, so that's good. Thanks, TJ. It is quite clean looking, but remember that if you take one thing away from this live stream, it's that there is $100 coupon in the description, which without that, I don't know, but what's the price of this printer? $549, but yeah, there's $100 off coupon. For $449, I mean, what is, can someone look up what the SV07 Plus is? Which is kind of like, I mean, now that the companies have merged, it's kind of like the cheaper brother to this. Because if this is like, I don't know, 40 or 50 bucks more, it might be worth it just for the kind of more premium feel and just the fact that it feels like it's a tank. It's not going to fall apart. It also might give you better performance just because of the weight of it and the rigidity. In a minute, we're about to put on these big... I'm realizing this takes a lot longer to put together than an SV07 Plus because we've got all the bolts for all these brackets. Okay, it's not tighten all the way. $549, $899 on Amazon. You might be thinking of the T500. I thought that was $899. This one is $549, but there's a $100 off coupon. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. Just tightening these. Those really don't need to be 25 millimeters. Like, they're just going and going and going and going. I'm kind of tempted to just use power tools because this will go a lot faster. Should I use power tools? Comment in the... but I don't know if I have the bit extender. I've only got Phillips on my power tools, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I can go look. Hey, Jack. What's going on? $319 to $329 depending on where you ship. So that's $110 difference, or even $130. That's a big difference. Wow, the SV07 Plus is cheap. Was that for the SV07 or the SV07 Plus? Because that seems really... I need a battery-operated screwdriver. I actually have one. It's over there. I can go get that. But you guys might not like the sound of it. It's going to whine right into the microphone. Let's see. I don't have one, I have three. All right, SV07 Plus. Wow. That's really cheap. $329. So we're talking about, yeah, $120 difference. That's substantial for just better, bigger build quality. But look, I've said for a long time that the SV07 Plus is like my #1 recommended budget 3D printer. And there's a reason. Like, it is a freaking good deal. to have that kind of print size and also quality, right? Because you could always get a CR10 back in the day for not much more than that, but the CR10 was slow and without Klipper and all that stuff. I'm not sure if you guys see anything. How that works. Source, original Sovol website. Hang on. I'm falling behind in chat. $50 off right now, that's why. Huh. $120 for better everything, worth it. Maybe the reason I'm skeptical is because I have the SVO7 Plus and I use it constantly, and it's a freaking workhorse. Like, I think it's not that this is overpriced. It's just that the SVO7 Plus is a really, 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 really good deal. For, I think when I got it, it was $379, as you said. But it's a freaking steal of a deal. But I also think that this, like, I can print anything at very high speeds with my SVO7 Plus. I think that this is going to have better, though these days it's hard to say, right? Because with resonance compensation, like, it's hard to say how much you need the rigidity versus how much can be compensated in software. Surely a good printer, and $100 discount is a lot. $50 off, still tools, spools of filament. Yeah. But like I said, I had the T500, and I ended up, once I sorted out the pre-production issues, and I had a lot of, because I had a pre-production unit, so I had a lot of pre-production issues. Once I sorted those out, I use that thing all the time. And the only reason I got rid of it is space, and also I had major wiring issues that I just didn't have patience to solve because it was a pre-production one. They've solved it on the new T500. So they tell me. Like, they upgraded the wiring harness. I just don't like the V-rollers and the embedded PSU mainboard. That's actually a really good point, Zapu. A lot of people don't like V-rollers, and that's their big complaint with the SVO7 Plus. Personally, I think that it compensates for it with all the, what's it called, resonance compensation or input shaping. But if you're going to be, running a farm, or this is going to be your only printer and you're just going to put 1,000 hours on it, it does maybe make sense to get linear rails, which this has. And also, like, if you're running in a farm environment and you're going to have all kinds of, purge lines and a lot of mess and dust and stuff, this one's definitely going to be better because everything's covered. My SVO7 and SVO7 Plus, they've seen some shit, man, because I've got, table saws going, and recommending Sovol to anyone starting out. For space, Core XY is better, but good Core XYs start above $600. I did just test the Creality K1C, which is $550, and it's good. It's good, but it prints so much smaller than this, and this is probably, just given the rigidity, it's probably going to deliver the same amount, the same level of performance. But as you said, a larger footprint. All right, let's get this plugged in. So we plug this side in. Did I already do this? Cool. All right, that's plugged in. There's the view so far of what we see. This one just generally has a very rigid frame. Yeah, speaking of, now it's time to add these bad boys, which is insane. Like, this would probably be rigid. That's my table shaking, not the printer. This would probably be rigid enough without these, but with them, it's going to be super rigid. So rigid, in fact, that they just completely dispensed with this. This is just not necessary, apparently, anymore. Do I think I'll do any more how-to or tutorial videos? If you give me ideas, I'd love to do them. How do I handle shipping to Israel with all this stuff going on? I'll be honest, and it's not an answer that you're gonna like, but companies ship stuff to me. They pay for the shipping, and then I send them a bill for the customs, and that's how that works. I tell them customs is on you guys, and they agree. For filament, sometimes I don't do that because I feel bad. Like if I'm getting free filament, I'm not gonna do a review of the filament, so it's, you know, the company's sending it to me just for some exposure. Hold on, let me figure out what, I guess the brackets they want me to put on later, yeah. Okay, let's do the gantry. For filament, I'll usually pay the customs, but yeah. Everyone says just go for trident if for speed. How do you, okay, let's see. Tutorial videos, give me ideas. No top bar, correct. Rigidity is important. Okay, I can't keep up with the chat. Tensioning the belt. Okay, you guys are on your own thing. That's cool. All right, let's get this gantry on. This thing is heavy. But it doesn't matter, right? Because this part is light. All right. The only thing I need the instructions for is knowing which screw they want me to put where. Please hold the X-axis module to avoid equipment damage. But it doesn't tell me what screws at all. I mean, process of elimination, there's going to be 8. And I have exactly 8 M4s. Okay, cool, man. In my head, I'm just repeating, don't do an Uncle Jesse. Don't do an Uncle Jesse. Just don't drop anything. All right, cool. Beltless, too. No shit, you're right. Wait. How the hell does that work? I don't get it. I don't get it. Someone please explain to me how this is attached. I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm not. I've never encountered a... What the heck? How does this work? That's an interesting comment. How the hell? How is this attached? Like, I don't see the rails. The rails are covered. I'm very confused. A linear stepper motor? I don't think so. Really? Well, like, not only does it have no belts, it's rolled up on the bottom right side of the bed. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's the wiring harness, but there's no belts, guys. Hold on. I am very, very thoroughly confused. There's no belts. Okay, here it is. There's a linear rail. All metal design, yeah. They claim it does a 13.5-minute benchy. Are you serious? 30-second heating, that's got to be an AC bed. Touch screen. You guys, I don't understand how this moves. Wait, no, we have a camera for that. Look at this. This is interesting. First off, I don't even see how it's attached, okay? Like, obviously there's no V-rollers, and there's also like no lip on this extrusion. It's rolling along the extrusion. I can feel a bearing, but how is it attached if this is covered? Like, it's not attached from this face. You guys, this is really weird. I don't understand how this is Okay, fine, internal belts and gears. But again, there's this one solid piece of aluminum right here. You know what I'm saying? So how is it attached? The light doesn't come through. I have not encountered something like this. It's running on linear rails. The dust cover seals the strip and it's held by magnets. You're telling me I had to take it apart as mine arrived broken. You're telling me that this is magnetically attached but then it would create friction against the silver thing if it were magnetically attached. It's a linear rail, no belts. Am I sure that it's not rolled up, the foil? Maybe. Maybe that's what it is. Because when I indent one side, the other side doesn't indent. Am I stupid or am I just not getting this? No, it's one piece. When I pull on it, should we take this apart? I can't even see how to take it apart. Am I dumb? I'm not getting this. Inside, there are ceramic sliders to reduce friction. Don't bend that steel strip too much. Okay, I do not understand how this is attached. But if I hold it at this angle, okay. Yeah. I get it now. I get it. Okay, I get it. Guys, I get it. Yeah, this printer is more interesting than I thought. Don't bend. Okay, are you guys ready? I figured this out. You have to look in here. Hang on. You have to look in here at just the right angle. Where the hell's the camera? I don't think you guys will be able to see it. Hope Soval doesn't watch now. Okay, hang on. Ready? If you look in here, here's what's happening. Can you guys see? Basically, the foil goes in. Maybe I'll just illustrate. Here, you see that? You see how you can see the foil goes in? I'll just illustrate with my hands. Basically, what's happening is the foil is here, okay? Maybe it's better if I show you like this. Okay, the foil is here. The foil goes like this. It goes down behind whatever is attaching the actual tool head. Goes behind and slides on that piece of ceramic that someone in chat said, and then goes around. So as you're moving the tool head is not floating. It's attached to the linear rail, which sits obviously inside like this. That's all hunky-dory. But the foil, and the part that was confusing the hell out of me, the foil is sliding in. Or rather, not sliding in, it's just bypassing the mechanical connection. Okay. Get it? Okay. Are we good? Sorry, I just couldn't figure out. Like, I understand what a linear rail looks like, but I was like, how the hell is this one piece of foil? Because I could tap it and feel the vibration. It just goes around. It's very clever. That's very clever. I'll give it to them. That is very clever. I have not seen that. Okay. Was that a fun detour? That was a fun detour. All right. Let's get the right tools and make this thing happen. We're already like 36 minutes in. So I think the smart thing to do will be to attach one screw and then the other. And then align. And then we're gonna have to square the gantry. Oh, that's clever. They have little ridges, so you don't have to, I mean, they say you have to hold it up, but they have a little ridge on this CNC aluminum piece, which then allows you to rest it up. I guess that also helps with the squaring, which is important. I've got to say they've come a long way in quality control since my T500. Because that thing, I mean, granted, it was a pre-production one, but that thing, the quality control was not great. And it had a lot of issues that they ironed out before production. Again, to be fair. But it was not great. Okay. That's our extruder. Let's see what's happening in the chat. You guys are quick. Wow, that's over-engineered as heck, but very cool. 80 watching, only 6 likes. Thank you, Rich. Love these dust covers. This printer is definitely a tank. What do you guys say we weigh it when I'm done? I have a winch scale, and I think we should weigh it. T500 used the same covers? I don't remember that, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. And no, that's not focus peaking. That's zebra Z-banding because I'm an idiot and I forgot to turn it off. Are Comgrow and Soval the same? Comgrow and Soval merged. That's the situation. The box was 19 kilos. So there you go, 19 kilos. You just saved me trying to lift it up. I'm suspecting that Gergo Print 3D maybe is either a content creator or works at Comgrow or Soval. And if you do, just say hi. I'd be curious. Here, look at this angle. Ooh, much angle. Super bokeh. All right, afternoon. Will I test print today? Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, wow, you actually got 2.5K subs. Now one more, I guess. Awesome, congrats. As content creators, our entire self-worth ultimately comes down to subscriber count. All right, content creator. Okay, a proud Sovaler. Ah, you work at Soval? No, fan of Soval. Content creator. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, how did you get this printer so quick? All right, I'm always trying to figure out what the right angle is. I think this is gonna be the best angle to show you guys what I'm doing. By the way, how do you guys like the 3-camera setup? Come on, slick. Probably at some point, this one is gonna run out of battery, so enjoy it while you can. She thick. Yes, she is. I'm excited to get this thing printing. This is a freaking tank. I just had a podcast episode with Mandik really today, where we talked about what printers we keep, which ones we don't, and why. It's kind of interesting. I'm always evaluating a printer. Ultimately, my can you guys hear me okay when I'm here? Yeah, you can. My kind of ultimate criteria, I mean, I can review a printer and say if I recommend other people buy it or don't buy it. And, you know, that's all well and good. I try to keep in mind that not everyone gets printers for free, number one, but not everyone has 15 printers and they need a printer to do a lot of things. You know, they can't have, I have one printer that all I do is print carbon composites on it. I don't print anything else. Not everyone operates that way, and I try to keep that in mind when I do a review. But my kind of ultimate praise, given that I have so many printers and so little space for printers at this point, is do I keep it or do I not keep it? I don't think it's going to cause issues bending because it's not actually bending. It's just it's flexing by a couple millimeters to go behind the rail. But now that I think about it, I still don't get it because the linear rail goes like this. And then you have the carrier. It's attached to the carrier Where does the metal go? It can't go between the carrier and the rail. And it's not behind the rail the whole way. I still don't get it. How does it get in between the carrier and the rail? Guys, we got to take this thing apart once and for all. Let's just figure out what the hell's going on here. That's not the right screwdriver. I don't think I have the right screwdriver here. We got to figure this out. Really? Okay, apparently the gods of 3D printing don't want me to take it apart because I don't have the right screwdriver here. Maybe later. Let's stay on task. Okay, installing, hold the X-axis. I put in all the M4x16 bolts. We're good. This is built. X-axis module, that's going to be this. After a certain number of assembling bed slingers, you kind of just know what you need to do. But I still don't want to look like a jerk-off and make mistakes. So, all right. Now this needs to go down and back. And I'm going to bet dollars to donuts that this gets mounted here with these M3 screws. It does, M3x6s. This printer may be useful for ABS and abrasives. I've seen people complain about VOCs messing with it. Oh, that's a good point. Like, nothing is, I mean, you could print all kinds of nasty filament and nothing is exposed. One of the things I like less about my Bamboo printers is it's constantly asking me to clean the rails, clean the rods. Like I joked today on the podcast with Alan that I think my Bamboo Lab X1 Carbon is higher maintenance than my wife. I mean, my wife is wonderful and not high maintenance, but I think it requires more like regular attention and upkeep than my wife. Well, this one definitely won't. Wow, today I'm having a really, really hard time picking the right screwdriver for the job. That's like the 4th time. How can that be, though? I'll be damned. That is a 2. Tiny. Huh. That hole doesn't seem to be... Ah, I see. Wonderful. Do you guys have any other questions about the printer as we go? It comes with a set of Allen keys, though. Yeah, but... Yeah. Is there something that's set up for green screen for a particular color? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean green screen? Like in the studio here? Is it me or white stuff are moving in the stream? Yeah. It's not you. It's because I didn't disable Z-banding on my camera. If it bothers you guys, I'll fix it, but it's going to take a minute and we're going to lose the main camera. Unless... Nah, I think it's not worth fixing. What was the drama 2 days ago? I just haven't updated that. I always go back and forth about like how much drama does it take for me to update that sign. Hey, layer by layer. So I would say the last like community drama we all had was the A1 recall. But I sometimes like I'm not sure what level of drama justifies updating my sign. Okay, here we have something interesting. This comes out at the middle, and I don't know why. Was it supposed to come out at the end, and it just got threaded through, or is it supposed to come out here? That seems suspicious to me. Someone who's already done this in the chat, can you tell me if it was supposed to go all the way through? Yeah, the white animation is trippy. Sorry about that. I feel like it's supposed to go all the way through and then come out. I can check. There are pictures. Let's have a look. Pull it out to the end. Yeah, I figured. Ta-da! Okay, let's do that. I have an A1 still, and it doesn't exhibit the power cable problem. Yeah. I don't have an A1, but I use my A1 minis all the time. All right. Now, how are we going to get you all the way through? Don't tell me it's going to pop out every single time. Come on. Oh, this is fiddly work. Those lights are blinding. It comes out at the end, though, in a straight angle. You have to like push it from the edge and just kind of wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Really, dude? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's fiddly. The connector is getting stuck at every single chain link. That is fiddly business. Come on, you bastard. So this is more setup than I'm used to on a bed slinger, I'll say that. Oh, well, there goes that. That's one way to do it. There we are. Fiddly bits. Right. Clip on. I can't see anything with those lights shining in my face. Oh, these clip on the inside, not the outside. That's weird. And 2 of the links are broken. 2, 3. Many of the links are broken. Strange. I wonder what I did, but it doesn't matter. Maybe I leaned against the loom when it was on the table, like up against the table, and I broke some of the fiddly bits. No big deal. Now, does this go on the top or the bottom? Ah, that's nice. All right. Cool. Printer works without the chain too. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I can get this screwdriver in there. So we can just put these from the top. So here's how we're looking. Print some new ones. Yeah, good point. I like how the tool head on the Swivel and the Comgrow is just all in one, you know? Like no fans hanging out the side. You've got a fan hanging out the back, but when you look at it, it's just one fan, or one construction. It's clean. As someone said, it looks premium. All right. This is going to be our motor. Yeah, it's a longer setup, but we're still not done, by the way. We have to do the big-ass brackets in the back. Okay, our motors are hooked up. X, Y is probably configured from the factory. Let's get these in. Apparently, I need to do something with a wire loom here. Yeah, we're getting there. Look at this hot end, guys. Or nozzle. It's a proprietary one. You guys know how I feel about proprietary nozzles, but I'm pretty sure there's a reason they did this, either for quick swapping or better thermal. But have you noticed how like every single nozzle now is starting to look like bamboo nozzles? I guess if I go back, it'll be in focus. Yeah, there's a stain on the PEI sheet because obviously they tested the printer. Strange, huh? Best bed sheet I have. All right, so we've got this little bugger that's going to hold the wiring loom. Okay. We should have some M3 by 30s somewhere. M3 by 30? No. 30? Why the heck do I need 30 millimeters? That's insane. 30 millimeters just to hold this little piece of plastic on. Very odd. I would say M3 by 5s would probably do the job, but I'm not the engineer. I'm not even an engineer. I hope I wasn't supposed to align the gantry left and right because I just kind of bolted it on. Okay, that's free to move. K1 unicorn nozzle set looks pretty cool. It can print almost every filament. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the proprietary nozzles unless there's a good reason, like the A1 Mini Primo. How you just, that's fantastic. Cool. M5 by 18s on the top. That's not 18, that's an M5 by 35. And that's on the bottom. So where are the M5 on the top? There they are. All right, we're almost done, guys. There is top ramming to align them. Railing? Or we can use one of these. Ceramic quick heater is the reason for the proprietary nozzle. Bed and nozzle heats magically quick. That cable looks looped. Yes, that cable is looped. I wasn't paying attention. And I dropped a screw that we're gonna need. All right. I probably should fix this. I'm gonna have to turn it all the way around. Let's do the rails and then we'll get to it. Give you guys a view of what I'm doing. Bolting these on. What are some of the best first practical PLA prints? Practical prints? Print out Gridfinity, man. I feel like that's half of what I print is just Gridfinity. Other practical PLA prints. Let's see. Honeycomb wall, obviously the wall behind me. Very practical. I have it everywhere. In my house, in my studio, on my workbench. Single Z driver, so it will need to ram into the top to align. Pre-production units are not very precise in gantry alignment. K1C is quick swappable. That is correct. Wow. They're really big on using super long screws. Like a 35mm screw just to attach this to this aluminum railing. Okay. All right, let's do this one. Make sure you guys can see. Get this guy going. Look how long that is for what it actually is doing. Comically long screw. All right, a couple more, and we will do some printing. Well, first we'll fix that harness, because I wasn't paying attention enough. Shouldn't have tightened that. That was stupid. All right, what are we saying in the chat? Tool organizer, multi-board, gridfinity, yes. Bed scraper. This printer looks so good. I now keep it in my living room. It's like modern art. Gridfinity, all the things. Almost done. What should I print first? As if it's even a question. You know we're printing that 15-minute benchy. Not even a question. You tell me a 15-minute benchy on a bed slinger of this size, I'm gonna need to see that benchy. All right. Gunmetal is so pleasing. What's wrong with the filament? Which one? This one? The white PLA? All right, we're gonna have to fix this cable real quick. Someone wasn't paying attention. If you plan to slice something, I recommend Orca 1.9. Oh, good. I do plan to slice something. I think I'm on the latest Orca. Do I have a specific print related to your YouTube channel, like a logo? Maybe that is the first print. I mean, I have the logo as an STL, but it's not like a special print or anything. All right, that's fixed there. Now, I mean, kind of doesn't matter, to be honest with you guys. But let's try to fix it for the sake of it looking nice. If I put enough of a twist in this, is it gonna twist? Oh, sorry, I thought I heard a rocket siren. And yes, that's a thing here. Well, how big of a deal do we think it is if I just don't turn it? Because it's only a half turn. Kind of feel like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I pull it through and get it to turn? I don't think it matters. Helmet class printer. Yeah, this could do it for you. Let's see. How are we gonna get this twist out without undoing everything? I don't think I can. What if I twist it on this side too? I mean, I don't want to cause strain on this, but I'm not sure it matters. Yeah, this printer is quite chunky and robust. That's a nice way to put it. Ah, you know what I can do? I can release these, maybe. They're so fragile, though. I don't want to break more of them. Son of a gun. Really should have been paying attention. No. It is what it is. All right. Back to where we were. It's, of course, going to get stuck on every single one. The suspense of getting this thing plugged in, huh? Go, 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 go. Around the bend. Around the bend. Get up there. Get up there, little buddy. Not quite there yet. But almost. Basically, it's going to have to twist anyway, so we just push the twist up a little bit to the tool head itself. But the reason I sympathized with it being twisted is because my Voron is dead because of the wiring harness. So I'm kind of like the wiring harness at the tool head having some kind of failure from being stressed. So I feel like that was a lesson. Now, wait a minute, can I plug this in either way? No. So anyway, I'm going to have to turn the cable like this. So like, what did we accomplish? The cable is going to be twisted right here. I mean, whatever. Okay, where did we put that screw? Hello? These are all empty. Empty, empty, empty. Where did I put that screw? Must have dropped it. It's a 30mm screw. It can't have gone that far. Ow. Ah, it's staring me in the face. Okay. Done. Now I think all we need to do is install the screen. Isn't it amazing how, like, if you do this not on a live stream, it's like 15 minutes. If you do it on a live stream, what are we at? An hour and 5 minutes? Kind of ridiculous, no? Should I unplug or untape this? Yes. Connect the display first, then install the display using the fastener. There's a fastener. Ah, I see what they mean by fastener. Okay. Doing this on live stream takes 5 times as long. Or maybe it's just that you actually measure your time when you're doing it on a live stream. All right, ready for the peel? Here's the peel. 1, 2. Yeah, it's an LTT screwdriver. I hate that LTT screwdriver. I kind of hate it too because I can't believe I paid $70 for it, including shipping. Do I ever buy print files? It is an LTT screwdriver. Sometimes I buy print files, but most of the time I just don't know where to look to buy good print files. Oh, this is an interesting design. So where do you put the spool, since basically you just loosen these two and you mount it like that. I'm not going to do that, though. Zebra stripe filament, yeah. You guys are really amused by that. By the way, keep in mind, we still have to open the mystery package in the end, which is going to be very exciting. I'm very excited. I'm not going to use that because I put my printers on the shelf. So let's power this thing up. Here's all our tools that we didn't even use. Some cutters and lube and all that. All right. Shall we? $26 each. What's $26 each? And yeah, it's way too expensive. Sent you animated filament as a gift. All right. Plug in. Do I need to check that this is on 230? By the way, this thing has a really nice laser cut plate on one side. I guess I can turn and show you guys with like USB and Wi-Fi. I don't want it to fall, but you can kind of see here. USB, Wi-Fi. Like, they refuse to just use plastic anywhere. So they laser cut acrylic, which is, I guess, plastic, but it looks a lot nicer than just injection molded plastic. Oh, wait. Do I need to check that it's on 230? Is there a place to check? There is not. There is not. Well, let's hope for the best. Should I be worried? I don't see anywhere to check the power. No. All right, I'm assuming it's just going to take 220, or we're going to have blue smoke. Is power on? Sounds good. Super well built. All right, I'm going to get a filament spool holder. Maybe I'll just mount this one. It'll be easier. How do they want me to mount it? Let's look at the picture. Right over the top. All right. I want to see that 15.5-minute benchy. This is clever. Just slide it under. Guys, even the end caps here are CNC'd metal. There's almost no plastic on this entire thing. I mean, this is plastic, but like, come on. Spool holder installed. Super funky design. This is crazy. That fan sound is spacey. Yeah. Once the smoke comes out, it's really hard to get back in. Will I print with Comgrow PLA.gif? I'm going to print with Soval PLA. Also .gif, as you can see, animated. Soval dual extrusion filament. I really like their filament. All right, I'm assuming we need to do like a bed mesh and Z level. The touchscreen's really nice. Look at this. Fancy. This is a different interface. It's not just Klipper screen. So that's another, I guess, premium feature over the Soval, is they have like their own very nice design Breathe screen, breath screen, I think it means sleep screen. Factory reset, levels calibrate. Z-axis calibrate, start. Heating the bed. Apparently the bed, someone said in chat, Gergo said it heats stupid fast. Trippy filament, yeah. The bed is plastic. Is it? Shit, you're right. The bed is plastic. Huh. Of all the things to make plastic. The annoying always-on fan. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. Do we need to manual level, if it's possible, first before automatic? That's a great question. It came with leveling paper. Joel's benchy failed. Good luck with yours. Let's see. Yeah, the bed is super light for good acceleration. That was one issue that I had. Wow, that's hot. Very fast. That is an AC bed to whoever asked. The T500 that I had, I mean, the bed was insanely heavy. It was just a chunk of aluminum with extrusions. Thermal expansion moment. Yeah. Okay. By the way, the fan is not that loud to me. It's just the microphone is literally right above the fan, which is why you guys are hearing it. Like the mic is right here. You can see it a little bit, and it's pointing right down into the fan. Joel did not recalibrate after removing the nozzle. No, I think the plastic bed, by the way, it's not like, I don't think it's just ABS. Maybe it is. But it feels like a very hard plastic. And I think it's done. You can tell also it's not solid plastic. The underside is webbed. And you can tell they've done that to save a lot of weight. I had my doubts when they said 15.5-minute benchy. Let's see. They gave us leveling paper. I haven't done this in a while, I'm not going to lie. I miss these days. The glory days. Why are we so high up? That's too much. I like it nice and tight. There we go. Save. Okay, do I need to do anything else? I mean, dual Z motors, do I need to do a Z level? I don't think I do. It has light.gif. Okay, sure. Z-axis tilt calibrate, yeah. So do I need to do that? Calibrate. I probably should have done that before we did the Z height. But it's gonna do a bed mesh anyway. By the way, still using an inductive probe, like a Pinda. Now it's gonna go all the way to the top. Whoa, forgot about that. There's the rod is exposed and these spin and I touched it. And I was like, what the hell? All right. Keep an eye on this printer. Scrap my Cobra 2. Yeah, I don't have a lot of nice things to say about the Cobra 2 or the Cobra series. I'm going to be honest. I like the people at Anycubic on that. I like them a lot. I disagree with the direction they took on the Cobra 2 series. I said as much to the CEO when I interviewed him. You guys are going to probably hear the filament roll moving a lot. Here, we found a plastic part, the filament runout sensor, which is jammed. Print lost in tech, lost factory cube. I don't know that one. But I really want to see this 15.5-minute benchy on a printer of this size. A bed slinger of this size. Guys, what the heck? The filament runout sensor is clogged. That's new. Never seen one of those before. There's some... It's stuck. It's completely, like, stuck. There we go. There's been something inside. Okay, cool. So here's one thing that I love, like, that I miss about the old school days. Mine burnt out during the first print. What? What printer? The Cobra? There's one thing I miss about the glory days of 3D printing, like before the bamboo auto load, you know? And it's just, you're gonna laugh. It's so simple. Sorry, I don't know this interface yet. But I miss, wow, look at that. Let's see how fast it heats up. All right, you can see the chart here. It's already at 100. Yeah, that is fast. So I miss the just turning a wheel and loading your filament. It's such a simple pleasure. Not having to like ding around in the menu to load it. GG Comgrow. All right. I miss this feeling. Just pushing it through. So I can tell they tested this printer with black filament. What the heck? Ah, I gotta pull this. There we go. Ta! Why is it not loading? Ah, because I'm going backwards. My bad. So you guys will remember when I tested the T500, my big complaint was you give me a big, fast printer, but the flow rate on the hot end was not good enough. And they've clearly fixed it, because this is a totally different hot end, which looks a lot like a bamboo hot end. I showed you guys that before. So overhead cam only has 20% left, guys. Here's the overhead cam. I think it did its job. I'm going to take it down. I don't think we need it anymore. Bye, overhead. You're going bye-bye. Okay. All right, let's print. I'm really hoping that they have a 15-minute benchy pre-sliced on here. UDisc, time-lapse, local. Come on, I wanted them to have a pre-sliced benchy. Is it on the USB? You can't make a claim like that. 15.5-minute benchy and not give me the G code to see how you got there. Let's see. Where are we at? Haha! It says 12 minutes on this G code. 12 minutes, you guys. That would make it the fastest printer I own. By a margin. I hope our Z level is right. Is there a way to do... Here, adjust. I'm going to just get this ready, just in case it starts digging into the bed. Here, have a closer look. All right, who's ready? I'm excited. Forehead.gif. USB. Golf clap for overhead. Congrats on 100K. Thank you very much. All right, what's happening? Is it heating up? Something's happening, but also nothing is happening. Ah, the hot end is cooling down in order to do the bed probe. Okay, fair, fair. You guys, look at this interface, though. It's so much nicer than Klipper screen. Like, I'll give it to them. They've given a premium feel here. This is way nicer with the 3D animation, right? Not just a picture of the bed that you get on a bamboo. It's like, it's not animation, but you get what I mean. It's like an angled shot of the model, not just an overhead picture of the bed that you sometimes get. Impressive. And like, they've designed their own interface. It's much nicer than Klipper Screen. I like Klipper Screen, and you can customize Klipper Screen, but they've made this really feel premium. It has a slider bar, which is kind of cool. I like it. Can you send it to me? My printer prints a benchy in 1 hour 30 minutes. There are no shortage of printers that can print faster now. All right, stick around because pretty soon, guys, while that's printing, we're going to unbox the mystery box. And I think you guys are going to be excited. I just want to make sure that it doesn't dig into bed. So bed probing, it's very tight mesh. Like it's doing a lot of points. Angled render. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Angled render. It's like an interface where it 3D animates the layers as it's printing. Ah, you'd like. I think Klipper can do that, but it doesn't show on the screen. It shows in Klipper. Mysterybox.gif, which by the way, we didn't connect this to, everything is .gif now, eh? 9x9 mesh, yeah. 9x9 is a lot, though. Network. That's interesting. It just says IP, sure. I just said so many nice things about how they changed the interface. Don't tell me they haven't gotten the... Maybe I can only do the network configuration when it's not printing. Get out of there, little piece of plastic. All right, wait. I always like to have the adjust screen ready in case it starts digging into the bed. All right, it's heating up. Maker R1. Thanks for the kind words of congrats. So Klipper has a web interface that we can explore later once I connect it. And then it also has Klipper screen. Yeah, our bed level is way off. Way off. Let's start over. I mean, it's sticking, but it's like way too high. Jesus, that's fast. That is going to be a fast printer, guys. Let's adjust our Z offset. Where's that leveling paper? I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really do it with leveling paper anymore. I generally just eyeball it on the first print. Clean the nozzle, it's not doing skirts. Good point. Try TPU. Maybe, if we have time. I want to adjust the Z offset and get an actual print going. I want my 15-minute benchy, damn it. Maybe clean the bed. No, the bed's fine. It just was way too high. I'm going to zoom you guys in a minute so you can see the print up close. Hey, Yantek. Okay. Why is it so high? Right now it's at 2.040. If we bring it down, that's -3. I'll take it. Wait, save. 3.42. So we were off by 1.5 millimeters, which looks about right. All right, let's print that benchy. I need some time to get used to this interface. Print. All right, I'm gonna zoom the camera in. That one. And then we're gonna open some goodies. Maybe. Our main camera's gonna die soon too, guys. Let's see. Metering mode, photo style, master text level. We're gonna lose our main camera pretty soon. So we better get this show on the road, guys. How do you level with paper? Yeah, you basically just wiggle this under until it touches. That's the trick. All right, who wants surprise time before we lose the main camera? All right. Still too high, but close enough that I think the print will work. Damn, that's fast. That's the first layer, and it is fast. The print might fail. It's a little too high. Yeah, it's gonna fail. You guys, this is a fast printer. Holy crap, did you see how the Z or the Y? Okay, let's save. And I think I will take some of your advice and clean the bed, maybe. So that's 2 failures due to bed leveling. Now, let's get some rubbing alcohol and resume this print. Oops. Where's all my rubbing alcohol? One second, guys. The suspense for the mystery box, huh? Keeping you guys on edge. Seems really fast at failing. Nice benchy in the background, yeah, kind of huge. Wait, is it gonna let me now? When it bed meshes. Come on. It's taking so long because it wants to cool down. Or heat up. It's not gonna bed mesh this time. Still too high? This is why the paper method is not as good as the eyeball method. By the way. But it's good enough. Alright, mystery box. Type mystery box in the chat if you want to see mystery box. It has been 0 days. Why? What was the drama today? Jesus, that's a fast benchy, you guys. But let's check that they're abiding by the rules. So how many perimeters we talking? That looks like 10% infill to me. It's going so fast I can't tell how many perimeters there are. I actually can't see how many perimeters there are. Should I pause it and see how many perimeters there are? Yeah, let's pause and see. I literally can't see. It's moving so fast on the Y. Well, shit, there's 2 perimeters, guys. There are 2 perimeters. This is a qualified speed benchy. 10% infill, it looks like. It might be a little lower. No tube, just filament, yeah. This is an actual speed benchy. It actually qualifies. All right, mystery box. Mystery box. It's not a mystery to me, but this is an exciting one. All right. The benchy rules are 0.4 or 0.5 nozzle, 0.2 or 0.24 millimeter layer height, 10% infill, 3 bottom layers, 3 top layers, and 2 perimeters. Them's the rules. All right, we no longer have the top. Yeah, I'm curious about the quality too. Speed benches ultimately come down less to motion and more to extrusion and cooling. All right, hang on. I have to hide this because it has a phone number on it. Are you guys ready to see what is in the mystery box? Bubble wrap. No, I'm just kidding. So, first things first, we have a box from, can anyone read that? Box.gif. Okay. Can you read that? Fancy as hell. US synthetic. Type in the chat if you already know what this is going to be. You should probably be figuring it out soon. Who set the rules? Is there a benchy foundation? I don't know who set the rules, actually. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, it's all messed up. Giga nozzle set. Kind of. This is the freaking coolest thing ever, that they sent me an actual kit. Wait for it. So it is granite to test on, and then samples of different materials to test conductivity. So we have brass, steel, tungsten, ruby, and literal diamond. That's diamond. Oh, I should just come back and you guys will see it. Diamond. Freaking cool. And that's just like the, content creator test set. We've got some granite in here to scratch it against. Oh, my ears already hurt. And let's see what nozzles they sent. And by the way, these are actual diamonds. Diamond powder. Freaking rad. Look at that. Diamond powder. Good surprise? You guys didn't see that coming, right? Let's see. So now what kind of nozzles do we get? It has an SKU DB6L. Okay, guys. I gotta say, that's a freaking good benchy. How much time has passed? 5 minutes, and it says only 8 minutes left. Ooh. Look at this packaging. Noise level's okay. The fan is a little out of control. Look at this packaging. Come on. That's pretty. That is pretty. It's got this little case. Metal case. I am not going to put that on this printer because it won't fit this printer. But this appears to be a diamond back nozzle for a volcano printer. Sick. Totally sick. Most of my printers don't run volcanoes, but I have a few that do. Whoa! $100 nozzle, just dropped it. But it is indestructible, so no gold dust. This container is next level. It's actually threaded. Oh, so nice. So nice. I've been drooling over these nozzles for a long time. All right, let's see what we got. This is also DB6 SKU. Nice thing.gif. Oh, this is sick. No Revo Diamondback. I was hoping for a Revo Diamondback, I'll admit, but this is awesome. Thank you, Diamondback. I'm super grateful. Oh, look how nice, you guys. So I just got recently some nozzles from Triangle Lab, which are also diamonds. Sorry, you guys don't see anything. But these are apparently just produced to a totally different tolerance and totally different spec. And they're also mirror finish on the diamond, so plastic won't stick to it. Yeah, save for the Revo Diamondback. This is my first Diamondback, yeah. Super nice. Wow. It even has like tiny little microscopic numbers etched into it. I guess that's a serial number. This is the nicest upgrade I've seen in a long time. The 0.6 is laser etched on the side. That is giving an insane anxiety. Why? Super, super nice. Thank you, Diamondback. This is next level. I cannot wait. I have so many composite filaments I need to print. I'm excited about it. I have a printer that only prints composites, like I said. This is going on a Voron. What's the print speed of this printer? Fast. I don't know what the max speed is. I don't really pay attention to max speeds on printers, to be honest with you. How come I had to level the bed? You have to do the Z offset the first time so it knows how far the nozzle is compared to this sensor. It needs to know what that offset is. Then once you do that, then the bed levels itself and does the mesh. So it's actually not, it's setting the offset, not the, not actually leveling. Can you send this printer to me.gif? You guys are funny. You guys are funny. This seems like a keeper to me. Or filament.gif. Does not say speed on the screen. My Neptune does. Yeah, it does actually. It's doing usually 200 to 300 millimeters per second. You guys can see there. You guys, that's a nice ass benchy for 13 minutes. Like, this is as fast as the A1 Mini. It's so fast that the filament is not shiny. It's silk filament, but it's flowing so fast that the filament just can't keep it. Very impressive. Honestly, this is going to become one of my go-to printers. If it, I mean, I don't see how it's going to become less reliable. It's built like a frickin' tank. I guess my only downside is I don't like the proprietary nozzle, but, I mean, they're shipping it with a hardened steel nozzle. 2, by the way. I don't know if this is a point, this looks like a 0.4, so I don't know what it's shipped with, a 0.6 or a 0.4. And if 0.4, then why did they give me 2 of the exact same nozzle? It is not speed PLA, no, that's why. But you guys, that's a very nice benchy so far. We'll have to see the cooling on the other side, but no, it's a perfect benchy. Like, it's a perfect benchy in 13 minutes. Is there Klipper closed source? Well, let's connect to it. Except it hasn't joined my network yet. We need to wait for it to finish, and then I was thinking we'd do another print, but I think we should, explore the slicer experience first. Let's make sure that Orca Slicer is up to date. And let me know if there's other stuff you guys want to see on the stream before I go to bed. Alright, so Orca Slicer, what version am I on? 1.9, which means I should be able to add the T300. Oh, sick! He finally added... Yes! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much, Soft Fever. Ah! He added nozzle selections, you guys. So I no longer need... Oh my god, I just noticed this today. You guys see how I have like 50 printers here? By the way, print done. Almost done. You guys see how I have like 50 different 0.4, 0.6, 0.8. He added the ability to create a nozzle for an existing printer. Oh my god, this is going to change my life. I'll play around with that later. But for now, there's no Comgrow on here. Someone said there's Comgrow profiles. Maybe it's under Soval? No. I've never heard of the Lost Factory Cube, by the way. I mean, I'll try to find it, but you guys, there's no Comgrow here. Where dem profiles at? What slicer is that? This is Orca Slicer. It is the best slicer. I did a whole video on it. You should definitely watch it. But I want to know where them profiles at. Oh, look at that. Comgrow T500. Maybe I'm not on the latest version. Orca Slicer. Help. Check for updates. Nothing. Print done. You guys, impressive. Let's look at this benchy. That took 14 minutes. I think it's rounding because they said 13 minutes, 36 seconds. We were all a little skeptical. I certainly was. This is an almost perfect benchy. Obviously, we're not getting the detail on the back. That's not going to happen at this speed, but no printer is going to do that. By the way, what nozzle is this? Yeah, it's a 0.4, it looks like. A little bit of cooling issues here on the bow, but bridging, perfect. The filament didn't melt perfectly because it's not high-speed PLA or anything like that. Little defect here on the bridging. I mean, you could tell it's a speed benchy, right? But like, this is an insanely good benchy for 13 minutes. My Vorons can't do this. They don't have the cooling to do this. So this big-ass blower that they've got here, which, by the way, appears to be big. It doesn't say on it, but it's big. I mean, this is a huge blower on the back. It is doing the job. This is impressive. Like, I don't care what you say. This is bamboo level performance, or Core XY level performance. Look at that. Impressive. And I didn't, by the way, someone says input shaping calibration. I didn't even do input shaping calibration. Very, 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 very impressive. Can I hold the benchy closer to the camera? Yeah. Look at that. Hold on. I'll turn it like this. Like I said, a few defects, and it did print with a brim. It's bed adhesion, you know? But Look at that benchy. That's a damn good benchy. I've seen many benchies in my day. Why is it not focusing? Focus. I don't know. Camera doesn't want to focus. Look at that. That is a nice benchy, you guys. Soval filament. Comgrow printer. Let's connect it to Wi-Fi. And then I want to go to bed because my son's going to wake me up at 5 in the morning. Like he always does. Okay, we got a little issue here. The Wi-Fi does not seem to work. Other dude who tested this, how did you get the Wi-Fi to connect? Ah, network. That's my bad. I was just going to the button on there. Okay, cool. Network, let's connect. Let's not show you guys the network password. You guys can see it anyway. Whatever. If you're ever in my neck of the woods and want to get on my Wi-Fi, you can just ask. Oh, I hit cancel. Damn it. All right, connecting to the Wi-Fi. The defect is because I stopped it. That is true. You're exactly right. That is precisely where I stopped the print. But I was actually talking about another defect that I found, which is in the bridging up here. See where my finger is? Where is the camera? Right around there. It does have Wi-Fi built in. It also has Ethernet and 2 USB ports, which means you can connect the camera. Wi-Fi connection failed. Let's try again. Ah, fat fingers. That is the Wi-Fi password. Connection failed. Strange. Let's turn off the LAN and turn it back on. One more time. Wi-Fi connection successful. Cool. Does it use linear rails for X, Y, and Z? Yes. Yes. Linear rails all around. Cool, let's connect to it. Didn't someone say that there are profiles already for this thing? Where them profiles? And am I on the latest Orca slicer? This is the newest version. Thanks for watching, Gregory. My voice is starting to give out, guys. Print the benchy at 300 by 300. That would actually be cool. I have a big ass benchy already, though. Okay, let's find it on my network. Where are you at? I think it's this one. Where are you at? Terry. Can this be enclosed safely? Why wouldn't it be? I mean, it's all metal, and I don't see why you couldn't enclose it. Just trying to figure out what printer it is on my network. Show you guys. This is a printer. I don't know which printer it is. It could be a lot of different printers on the network. I guess I could just check here. Yeah, this is it. I really want to know where those profiles are, though. And also why it's not initializing. Hello. Okay, guys, now the most important thing. What are we going to name this? So, Soval printers are all aquatic animals. That's my main camera. Soval printers are all aquatic animals. So SV07 is dolphin, SV07 Plus is orca. Since Soval and Comgrow merged, I named the T500 beluga. I think because this thing is so fast, it should be named marlin or swordfish. Or hammerhead, because of the, like, weird head. Put in the chat what you guys think I should name it. Because we gotta name it. That's such a nice benchy. What else? Squiddy. Dolphin. Already have a dolphin. It should be something fast. Sonic. Orca is already taken. Narwhal. Yeah, because of the horns. That's pretty clever. I think I already have Narwhal. Maybe. I think Narwhal is a printer that I haven't told you guys about yet. Dark Dimension. I don't stream all the time. Only when I have a printer to unbox. Mako is good. Marlin. I think Marlin's the best, probably. Tuna. Tuna are fast. I really wanted to get this connected to the slicer, guys. Dale. Silver Speed. So I'm not seeing a way to just get profiles. I mean, I can use any old profiles. Yeah, printer tells the IP. I found the IP. All good. But what I want to do now is, I mean, I can make my own profiles, but this thing is faster than other printers. I tell you the Orca profiles. Okay. Yeah, that message didn't come through. Okay, let's get some profiles, shall we? And then I'm going to bed. Let's see. So if I do this, what do you guys see? Yeah. Comgrow T300 Orca profiles. Let's see if it'll take me directly. Nope. Yep. Soval, Comgrow. Nicely done. Thank you. It's nice when someone else has already done a review of it. Comgrow Z1 Pro. What was that? Barracuda. That's also good. Mac. What is this, though? It's a zip file. Yeah, you have to use Orca. Orca is the only one that's going to let you connect right into the slicer. And yeah, this printer has impressed me. I kind of told my contacts there, I was like, isn't it just a more expensive SV07 Plus? She's like, no, it's much more rigid and all this stuff. But it's also much faster just because of the rigidity and no V-rollers and all that. All right, cool. Spixie profile. Haha, Spixie. Comgrow. Comgrow T300. Build plate model. Filament machine process. So if I just do this, nope. Okay. File, import, configs. Comgrow. 0 configs imported. What if I go here, create a printer, and just import a preset. Create a printer. Can't find my printer. Printable space. Is it gonna let me if I go to OK? So 300 by 300. Hotbed STL. Nice. SVG. No. Process. I don't know. I don't think we need an SVG. The print height on this is 400, no? It would make sense that it would be 400. Let's see on the website. What are them specs? Give me the specs. 350. That's why we check. Can't find my printer model. Comgrow T300. Import preset. Create from template. How the shit do they want me to do this? Ah, Comgrow. Look at that. But that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to import the JSON. I don't know. Zero configs. Ah, add the corresponding printer. So I actually have to do what I was doing. This is annoying. This is the kind of stuff that you guys won't have to deal with. Because by the time people buy this printer and get it, it's not going to matter. It's all going to be resolved. But when you review the printers, there's never profiles. You can just install it over your existing install of Worker. All your other presets will be kept. Let's just go through the motions. Squid. Squid isn't bad. Create from template. Find Comgrow. Let's take all this crap. I'm not going to be printing PA on this. Probably not ASA either. Okay. Create. Now, I should be able to import a config. This is the T500. T300, okay, let's try. 0 configs. Why? I don't know where you went to import. Because when I go to import configs, no bueno, man. Machine. 0 configs. Maybe I need to rename it T-300. I mean, it's definitely not working. This we can establish. T500, Comgrow T500, T300. Maybe if I name it 0.4 nozzle? It's named that. Huh. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to get these profiles working. And it doesn't... I mean, I could repurpose the T500 profile. That's not the issue. The issue is this thing is faster, and they've already done all the testing. Did I extract it? Yeah, I did. Maybe I'm not supposed to extract it? Let's try. Let's go to downloads, open. Yeah, 0 configs. Make sure you've added the corresponding printer before importing the configs. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I add the T500 and then try to trick it. You know? What's that Comgrow? Hello? Comgrow. Trudon? Did I pass it? Yes, I did. Okay, there's a Comgrow. So now we have the T500. If we import the configs, 0 configs imported. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Not working. Super annoying. I'll play around with it tomorrow. That's an interesting STL of a bed. Ah, it's because I put the T500 profile. All right, guys. I'm going to draw us to a conclusion before the main camera dies anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to play with this printer a whole lot more and have some more fun with it. And if you want to pick one up, it is in the description. There's a $100 off coupon. I've only printed a Benchy on it, but so far it seems fast and extremely sturdy. Sturdier than my table. So I appreciate you guys. Try adding printer or config. Try adding printer from file. Let's see. Create printer. I don't see any way to do it. That's the thing. I don't see any way to do it. I'll play around with it. I'll ask Sovel/Comgrow, see what they say. But so far so good on this printer. It is now thoroughly time for me to go to bed. And I appreciate you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button if you didn't. Hit the subscribe button because we've got some great stuff coming up very soon that I can't tell you about, but I'm very excited about. And I appreciate you guys spending your Thursday evening with me, or morning. All right, guys. Bye.